and I can probably put the hourly, the monthly, and so on. I can definitely do that now. I can put all of the hourly, the 4-hour, whatever we want here. You know, if you want me to do that, I can do that for sure. But let's print this out now that I deleted all that stuff, and let's see if it works. There it is. Am I appending it to anything? Please say no, please say no, please say no, please say no. Yes. Okay, so now it's running every 1 second. We probably don't need it running every 1 second, but for example, I can just run it every 1 second, and you can see here, it prints out the DF twice, apparently. But more importantly, we can see for the last 10 minutes. So look at this. All right, I'm just gonna keep it here. We can see this is the last 10-minute epoch, and it grabs the last 10 minutes. You can see this DF starts at 13:15, ends at 13:05. So now you know how to do this exactly for the last 10 minutes, and you can repeat the same process for the last hour. Instead of 10 minutes, you would say 60 minutes. So 600 seconds is 10 minutes, so you can do the math there. 60 times 60, 3,600 seconds maybe. I think that's right. And it shows us the difference the last 10 minutes. Looks like there are more sells than buys in the last 10 minutes. Awesome. This is a really great indicator, and you can kind of see it in the chart that there's been more sells than buys. So charts are solid as well, but this is just another indicator that I can feed into my machine learning and get better trade signals and all that good stuff. So if you want to learn everything I know about algo trading, go ahead and tap the like button, because I just showed you a bunch today. First and most importantly, just tap that like button. But if you want to have me hold your hand through everything and show you step by step exactly how to become a great algorithmic trader, and I even show you some of my strategies. But again, I don't want you to rely on my strategies. I want you to automate your strategies, because that's the way you'll win, is if you take what I teach you. Sure, I have a couple algorithms that you can learn from, but take those teachings and build your own strategy and automate it. Because if you can figure out how to do that, then you don't need me anymore. You just come up with your strategies. Maybe you're in like a Discord group and you hear of this new strategy. Oh, well, this guy's trained this by hand. It's doing really well. Well, why not automate it? Because you now know how to do that. So that's why I always encourage you, follow along, watch the YouTube videos, all that good stuff. When you really want to scale up, join the Algo Trade Camp that I have. There's a link below. But at the end of the day, I want you to build your own strategies, even if I give you examples, because that's how you're really going to win. So I really appreciate your time today. Go ahead and tap that like button, and I'll make sure to show you another video that shows you a ton of great algorithms and codes. Join the boot camp if you do feel inclined to really scale up. If you're not quite ready yet, just tap that like button and check out the next video I put on your screen right now. In this video, we are gonna go over how to convert PineScript into Python. I have this really good strategy here that has a bunch of indicators, and it's all in PineScript. So as you can see, if I go ahead to the simulator, we can look at the actual percent return, and it's 58.93, while Bitcoin is down 55%. So that's like 100% difference, which is awesome. Now, Pine Editor, this is not an easy task, so I want to just walk you through this. Now, I've made some videos prior doing this, so we've gotten pretty far, and let me just go ahead and do a brief walkthrough of where we're at so far. We've gone ahead, and anytime you see input here on PineScript, that means it's going to be this default number or whatever the user inputs. So I've already set all my things, all of my inputs to just the default, because I've already set it all up, and this is a winning strategy for me. So I just went over here, and you can see like it's pretty simple. It's like symbol, initial capital. You can see initial capital right here. Position size is the actual initial capital, because you can see default quantity is 100, but 100 it's 100%. So 100% of 1 million is a million. Then RSI period, you can see I just used the default 6533 and so on and so on. Stick around for this whole video and you'll learn exactly how to convert pretty much everything needed, because a lot of this stuff is repetitive. Now, I've been working on this for multiple videos now and multiple hours. So if you do appreciate me just sharing all this information here on YouTube for free, I don't think anybody else in the world, any algo trader in the world, is going to share this information, because once you are able to do this and transfer any Pine script indicator into Python, well, then you have like a unlimited number of indicators that you can use. And you know, if you appreciate me probably being the only algo trader out there that will show this to you, just go ahead and tap that like button. So where did we stop here? Let's scroll down here and figure out, I put a pause area. And if you want to see the other videos, go ahead and watch the other videos as well. But I highly suggest just sticking around and watching this video, because you'll understand all of the hard things, because now we're getting into the hard parts of Pine script. And you know, if you can do the hard things, the easy things are easy, right? So let's go ahead here and see where we are. So we've done all this and paused here. We need to turn NAN to 1. So let's see where we've gotten thus far. Let's print out our data frame. I believe we're about here on Pine script, so around here. So I'll just go ahead and see that. And let's go open this all the way up so we can see exactly what our data frame looks like right now, because everything we're doing, we're putting it into a data frame so we can work with. So we'll give it a second to run. Okay, there it is. So this is our data frame, and it has a ton of information in it. And the one place we stopped at was we have this NAN here in this trend column, and we need to change that NAN to 1. And let me explain why.